So today it's kind of a rainy day, and I'm out in the greenhouse, and I'm about to plant some runner beans. These came from Garden City Food Forest. She gave me these beans last year actually, and I had some leftovers, so I'm going to plant them again. Last year I had pretty good germination, but I don't know, once I planted them in the ground, that was a different story. So I only got the Painted Lady. No, actually it was Sunset. Sunset was the one that actually, it must have been Painted Lady, because this is the color of the seeds that I have. Let me show you. Yeah, this is the color of the seeds that I have. I mean, not really. They were more buff color, but it's fine. Anyway, so let's see. This is Painted Lady. So I have these little cups. I used them last year. They're like little Dixie cups. They're not exactly biodegradable. That is to say, there is a plastic coating on the outside. So the inside will biodegrade, but not the outside. So if you're trying to use these as what do you call it? Oh, I don't know what you call it, but you know, like how you plant, use like a peat pot kind of thing, or those cow manure pots. You know, it doesn't work that way. So you have to either pop out the bottom, which I did last year on a couple of plantings. I don't know how successful that was. I can't remember. But I should have saved some of the little cups that I had from last year and stuff that I did put in the ground. And you know, like you can see the paint and everything. So, you know, if you're gonna use these, they work great, but you can't use them as biodegradable containers. Anyway, I got these planted. I think that plant some more seeds. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna water them in a little bit. The soil is very dry, so I'm gonna probably have to water them a couple times to make sure that the soil doesn't, that the water doesn't just run out the bottom and leave the top dry. Anytime you have peat-based growing media, you have to make sure that you water it thoroughly, let it soak, because if you don't water it thoroughly, sometimes the water just runs right through and leaves everything dry on top, and you're like waiting for stuff to germinate and there's nothing, and you're like, what's going on? Anyway, so I'm probably going to water this after a few more minutes. I wanted to show you my little perennial seedlings here that I started, I think back in March. Yeah, this is March 19th over there. This is some winter sown perennials that I had outside for about a month or so, maybe a month and a half. And I brought them into the greenhouse, and they've been growing in here. They really need to be pricked out because I don't think they're thriving, although they're doing okay. But if they get pricked out, they'll do a whole lot better. So this is Shasta Daisy. Yeah, there's this one is nice and vigorous. This is I believe pincushion flower that it's taking forever, but it's kind of germinating now. And I believe this is horehound. I mean, I planted this stuff, but the seeds must have shifted, so most of the stuff in here is horehound. So this shifted, I guess, as horehound too. And this should be valerian. And then there's this thing too, which I thought was valerian. I don't know. But right now I think it's dead. Yeah, it's dead. Yeah, see this, I don't know if you can see this green mossy stuff on top. I was watching Allotment Life last week, I think it was, and the fellow on that channel said that whenever you see this kind of mossy green stuff, it means that your soil is highly acidic. So that's an indicator. So now I know, because I've had this situation for many years, and I'm always like, why does it look so mossy? Now I know. So I guess the cure for that would be to put some lime on it. And so I have a few miscellaneous things I wanted to show you also. This is the horseradish that I got from the supermarket. I cut off the tops. It's like about an inch off the top that I cut off, and I planted it in these little pots, and look at them, they're doing fantastically. Now, again, from Brian at Allotment Life, he was warning me that horseradish is kind of an invasive perennial that kind of wants to take over your yard. And I know this about horseradish. I have known this for many years, and I have never wanted to plant this stuff because I was always afraid that, you know, for that reason, that it would take over my yard. But I'm doing it anyway. The reason I'm planting this is because I heard that, I read that horseradish is good for lung issues. And since I tend to have asthma, I guess asthma, it could be COPD, I don't know. I have a lot of difficulty breathing at night. So I think I'm going to try this. I have used it in the past. I didn't know I was eating horseradish, and then I was like, gee, what's in that stuff? And it was horseradish, so I said I should be growing that stuff. So there you have it. This is milk thistle, which I grew from seed from Le Jardin du Gourmet. This, I think, was it was probably a 40-cent packet. So out of that I got 3 seedlings sprouted, which is probably more than enough, because I'm pretty sure I remember that this makes a monster plant. It's one of those things that, again, I'm probably going to be like, oh my goodness, what was I thinking when I grew this? So these little leaves are starting to get a little spiny. Yeah, so this is, it's purslane. I don't really want that. I mean, get plenty of that coming in wild in the garden. So this here, what is this? Nicotiana. So this is flower and tobacco, which makes an incredibly fragrant flower. I haven't had that in a while, so I can't wait. This is German thyme, and this is creeping thyme. And this thing here in the middle is an aster, which was supposed to be over here, but none of those germinated. Oh, there's one. But anyway, I guess the seed drifted. And these are just some miscellaneous tomato seedlings, which I'm not even sure what they are. The tag got lost. Oh, I wish I could remember. Anyway, so what else do I have over here? Oh yeah, I wanted to show you. So this is Country Gentleman here in this short tray. They're doing okay. They're not looking anywhere near as vigorous as the gaspe that I planted, that I pricked out yesterday, but they're doing well. I don't know. I mean, these seeds I definitely bought fresh this year, so I don't know what to say about that. Now this over here is incredible and not very vigorous. And of course, as you can see, a lot of empty spaces, so I don't know, maybe a lot of them just went bad. And as a matter of fact, this is the one, this is the one that I had tagged the floater. Remember Babette? This is where I tagged the floater. So this is the floater that managed to survive and germinate. So I don't know, the rest of them, I guess I'll wait a few more days, but I don't know, I'm very, not very hopeful. Meanwhile, I have all these other seedlings that I pricked out a few days ago. A bunch of tomatoes and peppers. That the ones that I had upstairs, I pricked them out and I put them in the greenhouse. So I'm happy about that. So no more halogen light 100-watt bulb eating up my electric bill. Anyway, so yeah, so now I have these other little seeds that I want to plant. I hope I can find my broccoli. I had a packet of broccoli seeds that I wanted to plant. I don't know where they are. But anyway, I have a bunch of seedlings here that I want to plant. I have a bunch of flowers, zinnias, and marigolds. Oh wait, I think here it is. There it is. There's the broccoli. Yay! Okay, so yeah, I wanted to plant some of these flowers here. This parsley. I don't know. I may plant that. Anyway, so yeah, it's been raining, and so I hadn't been in a greenhouse in like forever. I was only like in here just watering stuff, and then I would go off on my escapades outdoors trying to catch up on some weeds, which is a never-ending battle. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna try and get these things done now that it's raining and I can't really do a whole lot of stuff outside. I'll do this, catch up on my seed planting, and I need to plant these collard greens. These are some seeds that I saved a couple years ago. And anyway, so much to get done. Hopefully I can get this done before the weather. Okay, I think it's supposed to get a little better in a little while. So I'm going to try and get this done while it's actually raining, and then I might go across the street to the other garden, to Eddie's garden, because I want to plant some beans. So I'm really excited to do that while it's raining, because I like to plant my beans dry. I don't like to soak them because for some reason I've never really had a lot of success with that. The beans tend to rot, and then I have poor germination rate. So I like to plant them when it's like raining so that I can plant them dry, and then the beans naturally get soaked in water, that good rainwater. So hopefully I can get that done today. Alright, so I think that's it for now. So, thanks for watching.